unapologetically romantic without feeling embarrassed or exposed. Do it right, and he won't be able to help but forgive you. Will see you as the sexiest, most desirable woman on the planet, the woman he's truly meant to be with. And will find himself dreaming of you, noticing how other women simply don't measure up to what he knows he can have with you, regretting ever letting you go for even a moment, and scheming about ways to win you back. All without you having to beg or plead, without slipping back into those old, dangerous patterns that got you where you are now in the first place, without anyone else having to know or being able to interfere, and all by pushing a few buttons on your cell phone. When you think about it, you'll realize that when you use it right, texting is like an emotional Trojan horse, where you can send your boyfriend simple, safe texts that secretly appeal to his deepest desires and emotions and bring him back to you no matter how long he's been gone. Okay, Mike, I understand how powerful this is, and I see how I can use magical text messages to get him to forgive me and bring him back into my life, but how do I actually do it? Glad you asked, because I've got a really good answer for you. Like I said, my name is Michael Fiore. That's a picture of me right there. And I'd like to teach you, like I've taught thousands of women around the world, how to use tiny little text messages sent from the cell phone in your purse right now as a romantic tractor beam that sneaks directly into the sex, desire, and romance center of your boyfriend's brain, forcing him to focus on what he secretly loves about you and quite literally dragging him back into your life. And he'll do it with a huge smile on his face and convinced that calling you, seeing you, talking to you, touching you is 100% his idea. How? By introducing you to a simple step-by-step boyfriend getting back system I call Text Your Ex Back. Text Your Ex Back is a step-by-step system that uses tiny little text messages sent from your average cell phone to cause your ex-boyfriend to connect with you on a deep and primal level. To see you as the woman he's always wanted without you having to actually change at all, and to have him forgetting about any other woman in his life and moving mountains to get you to give things one more try. And you'll do it all literally at the push of a button. When you grab your copy of Text Your Ex Back today, you'll discover how to magnetically attract his attention no matter where he is, no matter how busy he is, how long it's been, or how angry it is. All by using the simple across-the-bow text no man can ignore, even if he won't respond to your text now. Next, you'll discover Text Judo, why hate and anger are not the opposite of love, and how to use your boyfriend's existing emotions against him to wake up the love and desire he's trying to deny. You'll learn how to use best of the relationship texts to mentally transport him back to the best times you ever had together. You'll be shocked at how eager he is to think about the good old days and how he starts wondering what it would feel like to hold you in his arms again. I'll show you how to use intimacy booster texts to open up his heart and give him the emotional support he secretly craves. He'll yearn for you when you send this simple message. You'll also discover the green-eyed monster text and how to use positive jealousy to have him ready to fight for you and feeling desperate for your affection. Emotional honesty texts are next. Think your guy isn't emotional? In Text Your Ex Back, I'll show you how to blow by the BS and get your boyfriend to tell you how he really, truly feels over text without ever worrying about stumbling over his words or coming on too strong. Emotional honesty texts are basically the nuclear bomb of ex-boyfriend seduction. I'll show you exactly what to do to literally bring tears to his eyes and have his whole body shuddering with desire for you just by saying 7 simple words. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. As you get into the more advanced material, you'll also discover why texting is the magic key to his libido, how to turn him on simply by tapping a few buttons with your thumbs, and the exact irresistible text that will crawl into his deepest sexual mind and have him thinking of you as a seductive goddess. Warning, don't be surprised if he drunk dials you or drunk texts you right after you send this text. And if the sex is wilder, hotter, and better than anything you've had in years when you get back together. You'll learn how to bury your old relationship with the fights and the anger and the yelling for good, and how to use tiny little texts to set the foundation for the loving, fun, sexy relationship you both deserve so you never have to go through breakup hell again. I'll also show you why radio silence is not a bad thing, and exactly what to do if you don't get a response. The magic transition from virtual to physical, and how to get him to chase you, and